Is Lilibet Diana, the daughter of Meghan and Harry, a sign that the family will reunite again? No, she is a sign that her parents had sex 9 months before her birth. Surrogacy theorists will dispute that, but I'm not one of them. If you're asking if the choice of name is a sign of reconciliation, then the answer is on the contrary. Some will have seen it as a cute and flattering gesture towards the Queen, but most saw it as hypocritical, presumptuous, provocative, or even downright mercenary. Several royal grandchildren are named Elizabeth, but the choice of the Queen's pet name, used only by those nearest and dearest to her, was shocking in its impertinence, as was Harry's lack of prior consultation with the Queen. He claimed he hadn't blindsided his grandmother and had her permission. What he actually did was inform her minutes before the press release, in the same way he did before the Sussexes announced they were stepping back. When the BBC ran with the story, Harry was straight on to his solicitors to issue injunctions against the press if they perpetuated it. In a rare move, the Palace press office let it be known that they backed the BBC story. The stories that the Sussexes wanted Lilibet Diana christened at Windsor in the presence of the Queen are the work of PR and obviously not going to happen as long as Harry considers the UK unsafe for his family. What Lilibet Diana is a sign of is her parents' desire to maintain their increasingly tenuous link to a family they despise, but whose massive brand they still feed off. However, many sources confirm that Meghan Markle did not have a daughter. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, married to Prince Henry. Harry, Duke of Sussex, had a daughter in June of 2021. Her name is Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor. They call her Lily. She was on their Christmas card in December. She's adorable. I am stunned you do not know this. It was in all of the tabloids, regular news shows, and has been a topic of many questions and answers right here on Quora. Is Lilibet really Meghan's daughter? The Queen clearly thinks so. Charles clearly thinks so. Pretty sure all rational people think so. The media, including the worst of the sewer press, clearly think so, or they would have reported the pants off such a juicy story. On the other hand, the harpies on social media do not believe that Lily is Meghan's daughter. Actually, I suspect they do but pretend not to, as they are happy to sacrifice a child on the altar of their prejudice. Nobody knows if Lilibet is Meg's daughter or if she is even real. No pictures that are trustworthy and no sightings of her anywhere leave lots of questions to be answered. Many women 40 and over carry a baby to full term with a healthy pregnancy. I am personally suspicious of everything about her. If you told me she wore a fake bump during pregnancy number 1 and a surrogate carried Archie, most likely without her egg but a donor's, I would believe you. If you told me she lied about miscarriage and even Harry believed she was pregnant and lost the baby, I'd believe you. It's impossible to guess at the possibility of her carrying a second baby because there are so many variables, like surrogacy and more. She is a secretive person who often does the opposite of what she says or promises. Where is her first baby? What happened to her inflated bump during her last pregnancy when it slipped down to below her hips? There will be no other children unless Markle totally screws up and does something so outrageous she needs sympathy from the public, and out will come the inflatable bump, again. Just remember, no one asked me how I was feeling. I didn't have any support. Markle making digs at Catherine. I've had a miscarriage 5 months ago, after she was forced to amend court papers and admit she lied about not having anything to do with the fairy tale Finding Freedom. To stop people saying anything bad to her and about her, she created a fantasy and wrote about it.